And at that point, all your friends and family, hey man, I'm gonna be out for like a week. So don't call me. Don't try to come over because I'm gonna be busy.
I'm out of town.
Oh, you still here? See what happened.
Man, you ain't gonna believe this. You wasn't going nowhere in the first place, liar.
Creative people, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Creatives Are Essential podcast, where we have therapeutic conversations for the creative mind. My name is Christina.
It's your boy Mark Lee.
Des.
And I'm Joe. Walk on, friends.
And today we got Will on mic today.
Come on.
Yes, off camera, but I'm here.
You here.
Listen.
And today is being taped in front of a live studio audience.
Ooh.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank
you for joining us.
All tree, y'all.
I'm excited because we had to push last week's episode back because, you know, health and safety protocols.
Yeah.
A few of us were down.
Yeah.
A couple of us were down.
Well,
So
yeah, ain't not anyone on this side of the table.
on what side?
Our side. Oh man, it's going down. We going like one.
No, I rebuked that. I You're next, Des. You ready?
Des went full church mother. Like, I rebuke it.
It's the name of Jesus.
I speak healing over my body. Protection. Psalms 91.
Listen, literally.
Oh,
the
my
thousands
goodness.
may fall on my left.
Come on.
10,000
or
on
my
my
right.
on the right.
Come on.
Specifically.
But none shall come near you.
Come on.
Yeah, I was holding
Yes.
on to that scripture too.
Yeah, every
Until it
night.
happens.
Seriously.
Yeah, but I'm
COVID's
glad
no
to
joke,
be
guys.
back.
We're still in a pandemic, okay?
Yeah, mask up.
Straight up.
I'm glad to be back though. It was me and Will. We was out for the count. I didn't want to. Sorry, I put your business out there,
no,
but
you
you know,
good.
we back now.
No
we back.
secrets.
We
Yeah.
tested negative because if not, this was gonna be on Zoom, and now it's
Yeah.
gonna be.
And let me tell you
Sad
something.
way to
Be like,
Christina
what you
was
say?
not having no Zoom
Listen.
episode. She was not here for it.
It's so funny because a few days ago I was talking to a friend of mine, and I'm like, I hope I test negative by the time we have to shoot the episode because, you know, if we got to do it over Zoom, that's gonna be whack.
Mhm.
And she's like, no, like it's gonna be okay, like it'll be fine. And then I was talking to her today. I was like, yo, I tested negative, and she was like, oh, thank God. That was gonna be whack.
Stupid.
I'm like, well, dang, tell me how you really feel.
So supportive.
Yeah, tell me how you really feel. But honestly, I kind of enjoy it.
It's
It's
time off, right?
I kind of enjoyed it. I wasn't like sick, you know.
Yeah.
I got over it in a couple days, and then I was just, you know, I watched all the shows.
Right.
You know?
I ran out of stuff to watch. I mean, I watched Home Alone like 4 or 5 times.
Wait, which one?
Both of them. One.
Oh, you
It's
don't even
like 5 of
recognize
them,
anything
though.
after 2, right?
1 and 2. I
Yeah.
recognize them, but you know, the real Home Alones is just
Straight
1
up.
and 2.
Yeah.
But that, The Office.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yep.
What else did
Yeah.
I watch?
I
A bunch of
was-
stuff.
Did
And
you,
I don't watch. Go ahead.
I was going to say, did you watch Ted Lasso?
Mm-mm.
Have you
Is that
heard
on-
of Ted
Is that
Lasso?
on Apple TV
Yeah.
Plus?
Yeah.
No, I don't have that.
Oh.
Well, someone is ranting and raving about it.
Bro.
Like,
Look, I'll
Ted
be- if
Lasso
it's
is
that
right up
good-
there with The Office for me. Like, I was surprised at how much I was enjoying it. Like, I was watching it, and I'm like, I'm really laughing. And I picked up my phone to, like, text him, and I'm just
Is
like,
it right up there with The Office?
yes, bro.
Sorry, go ahead. You picked up your phone to text him.
And then I just had to keep putting it down because I'm like, I don't want to bother him because he didn't see it. But I'm like, I have to talk to somebody
She
about
didn't want to
this.
spoil it.
Yeah,
So-
I really enjoyed it. Ted Lasso.
But the crazy part is a lot of people don't know this. It was a commercial before it was anything.
Really?
Yeah, it was a commercial to promote the Premier League, which is like a soccer league on NBC. And they did, like, he was a American football coach that was hired to coach this soccer team, and it was just stupid, but it was hilarious to me.
Yeah.
But I was like, they made it a show, and I'm like, I don't know how that's gonna work, because you know, like, remember the Geico caveman?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And like they took that thing way too far. I'm like, please
Like,
don't
please,
ruin
just-
this. You know,
You like the Geico cave.
the cavemen were cool, but they were doing too much. It's like they literally tried to make a show out of it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they did, and
Oh.
I didn't know
it didn't
that.
get past the pilot. But like, that's why I was like, man, why are they doing this? You know, like, don't mess it up. But apparently, like, it's been winning awards like
Wow.
crazy. Like,
Yeah.
like it took all the Emmys.
It's
all
well
of
written.
Yeah,
Like,
that's how it starts.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's
so
good.
I'm gonna start it. I just, you know, you said we can get a 3-month trial.
Yeah, I have 3 months free trial.
for like when you buy
'Cause
the
I
new
just
Apple
got the new Apple
TVs.
TV.
So
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and give me.
That's-
a
It's
trial.
good, guys. Check it
Cool.
out. Check it out.
Did y'all watch True Story?
Not yet.
Kevin Hart.
Watch
West
Not
is,
yet.
listen.
Nah.
She said it was so good.
I enjoyed
watched the
it.
first
I
two
added it to my
episodes.
list.
I watched it. I watched the whole thing in a day.
The whole thing?
The
How
whole
many
thing.
episodes is it?
It's 7.
Is it all like an hour
Yeah.
long? Oh, you.
But listen, I had nothing but time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
You
don't
got time
watch
to
shows
kill.
like that. Like y'all know
Yeah.
I don't. But I watched True Story. I watched Selling Tampa, all of it, in like a day.
How many episodes is that one?
Like another 7,
Okay.
8. I watched WandaVision.
You did?
I did. I
Finally,
didn't want
we
to
can
tell
talk
y'all.
about it now.
I watched WandaVision. Thoroughly
awesome?
enjoyed it.
Yes.
Enjoyed it. It was great. Calm down.
Oh.
That's why I didn't want to tell you. I had to wait.
Now we can talk about the things.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
I
we're gonna-
watched Loki.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet.
Eh.
Well, I'm still trying to catch
It
up
was.
on my
I mean,
Marvel.
it was kind of meh, but I think you have to watch it in order to know
This new stuff that's happening, yeah.
like where the direction.
I didn't finish it yet, but
Oh,
it's.
how far? Well,
I'm like 5 episodes in, but I got bored.
That's how I was
I'm not
with
gonna lie. Like some of them
Guardians.
kind of like get a little talky.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm interested in his character. And Mark is like, yes, Marvel.
Like, let's get the juicy Smollett.
Oh yeah.
I just not as invested in his character enough
Yeah.
to care about
Yeah, same.
him, you
Yeah.
know. But WandaVision,
Oh, yeah.
like that
Yeah.
whole,
Yeah.
it didn't even dawn on me like WandaVision,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
it's about y'all
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
thought it was,
Wanda's vision.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
I thought it was
good.
dope.
Great.
So I watched, be
Marvel
proud of me,
doing their
guys.
Yeah,
I did watch
I am.
WandaVision though. So
You did?
You did?
I saw the whole thing.
I
But did
love
you
Marvel.
watch it with
understand it
us?
though?
I mean, when they were going back in time with like the TVs and all that stuff.
Oh,
Like
wait.
between the black and white. I watched it with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most of
but you well,
No, I don't get it.
you don't get it. Yeah, it's like you watched it, but you don't get
I mean,
it.
I get it, but I
'Cause-
don't.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, well,
I'm excited. Did you watch?
Thanks.
Are you gonna watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I don't know.
You know,
I've been released from my prison, so
So,
I
Now
back
no
to
more
the grind.
TV.
yeah, like it's back to it. Hopefully, I mean, maybe like Christmas Day or something, I'll just chill. But I just felt like I was on punishment. Like it started good. It was like, oh, this is a break. But towards the end, it's like, all right, God, can you let me off punishment now? Like I'm ready to
Yeah,
jump back in the world. But
yeah. I couldn't watch another episode of First 48. Like it was just like that was my show. when
Your
I was-
COVID show?
My COVID show. Yeah.
And then you realize each episode they get closer and closer to your house.
No, real talk. Like they was
Miami,
like,
Florida.
Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Wait, that's my house. Straight up, man.
Y'all was telling me. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say when I was a kid, remember you used to watch America's Most Wanted?
yeah.
And then the guy on Wall Street be like, FBI thinks that he might be on his way to Florida. And lock all the doors. Like, looking out your window like,
Is that him?
You're like, y'all heard that? Is that the door? Is that the window? Bro,
That's funny.
y'all
and
was,
why is it that you always watch those shows in the dark?
I can't.
I didn't.
You have
No?
to. You have to stop watching after a certain time.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need to flush it out my
Yeah,
system.
yeah, before I go to bed.
I can't watch
Yeah.
it before sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Before
no.
sleep.
Before sleep time.
Before sleep.
Y'all were talking about what is it? The harder they fall.
Yes.
I still haven't. I haven't gotten that yet.
Listen, The Harder
Got
They
into
Fall was a great Western.
Yes.
Like, and the thing that sold me was the fact that you had all these like prominent, not just black actors, but prominent black
Yes.
actors.
Who was in it?
Idris Elba.
Mhm.
You had
Yes.
Regina King.
Lakeith Stanfield, Regina King.
I love
Yeah,
Lakeith
the
Stanfield.
Wayans,
is-
the Wayans son. Was it?
Oh yeah, he
one of the
was
Wayans?
Damon Wayans Jr.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Briefly, right in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
Woody McClain.
The dude that looked like LeBron daddy.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Shaft. The guy who plays Shaft.
That was the sheriff.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
police. Yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah.
He didn't play Shaft,
I'm mad.
did
I
he?
knew
Did he
exactly
play
what he was
Shaft?
talking about.
He
Who look
might
like LeBron
have.
Daddy.
Oh, what is his
I don't-
name?
I'm not good with
It may
names.
actually
I know
be
his
LeBron
name.
Daddy. He don't know his daddy.
He looked just like
Wow.
LeBron. This man looked just like
Never
LeBron. I'm
know.
not gonna lie.
Is he
Like-
from Akron?
We about to find out.
Is he from where?
Akron.
It
Hard.
may
That's
be
Ohio,
LeBron Daddy.
right?
That's where LeBron's from.
Oh.
You
See
was
how
trying, you was
I'm
trying
like-
to calculate.
He's from
She's
Akron?
like,
I like
yes, Akron.
I forget his name, but
Where is he? I'm on the IMDb right now. His name is.
I gotta watch it. I'm not sure how I feel about like a Western though.
But it's good.
But
though.
it-
Delroy
yeah.
Lindo. That's his name.
Yeah, that's why nobody knows his name.
Delroy
Lindo.
Delroy. That's definitely the Bronze Daddy
Yeah.
Delroy Lindo.
with a name like that.
It was really, really good.
Oh, that's Buddy from This Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's
Hey.
the dude that was a deacon at the church. Yeah,
Mhm.
shacking up with the mom.
Yep. That's
right?
how it works.
Wow, this episode is
Right, guys? No, but they killed it, man.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely killed it. I think that was probably one of the more, what's his name? Zazzy Beats. Zazzy Beats.
He's a producer, I take it.
She is an actress. Y'all don't know Zazzy Beats?
I don't know names like that.
I know faces.
I know faces.
and
Yeah.
character names.
This is
Yeah.
not
right?
their actual names.
Her. Whoops. That's not.
Yeah, no.
From did you see Deadpool?
Nah.
Oh.
Deadpool 2. She was in
Yeah.
ATL.
Yeah.
She's in a lot of
She
stuff.
was in
actually.
ATL.
Not
Oh,
well,
the TV series.
Not with
the TV
T.I.
show.
Oh.
The TV show
Oh.
ATL.
That's the only ATL I know
Right?
about.
We like, I know every black person in ATL.
ATL.
No, she was not in ATL. I can assure you.
Oh, and this guy, I forgot his name. Dang, where
Did we
is it?
say Woody McClain already?
Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors.
Is that the
Okay.
dude that played Billy in the Power Rangers?
No. But he was good too. He was
real
really good.
Was Juicy
Juicy Smooth.
Juicy Smollett.
That French actor.
right. You've been wanting to talk about this.
I've been
Let
wanting-
us know what's going on with this man.
It was
Okay.
Mr. Juicy.
So
Mr.
Mr.
Juicy.
Juicy, I saw on
Juicy fruit.
Instagram.
What's his actual name?
Well,
Now I don't even Jesse
Jussie
Smollett.
Yeah.
Smollett, right? So
This guy.
Juicy Smoothie.
Juicy.
So I saw on Instagram that he was found guilty, right?
Mhm.
So like I guess the backstory is he practiced with his assailant.
Allegedly. Well, is it allegedly anymore?
No, he found guilty. Right?
Of course, he lying.
You can say that before the trial.
Right.
Not after.
He was practicing the assault before, which was I guess
can't.
two white men. No,
It was supposed to be. He said, I think his story was that two white
men, right?
came with MAGA hats on and say, "Aren't you that N-word from Empire?"
Yeah.
And poured bleach on him and
Yeah.
ran
Right.
off into the night.
Yeah.
Oh, and beat him up.
As he was on his way to
So
Subway at 2 a.m. in Chicago. That's the story.
In negative 16 degree weather.
Degree
Yes.
weather.
First
Yeah.
off, white dudes in Chicago.
With MAGA hats on.
Yeah.
So I just think it's funny. I think that the part that gets me is that he rehearsed with these people
Bro,
beforehand.
can you imagine? Can you
Bro.
picture that? All right, listen. So you can come at me, but like you gotta make sure like say N-word like as loud as you can, but make it sound like a country accent so they know you're white.
Right.
Like
And the dudes were from Africa.
Yeah, they was
they were
black.
from Nigeria, bro. Like they were. Did you know they were caught on camera buying all the stuff, like buying
I
the
saw
MAGA
that.
hats,
No.
like on a close,
I'm
on a
like,
closed
y'all
circuit
can't
television
order
at a gas
on
station.
Amazon
Bro.
or
Bro,
something?
like not,
Bro, be discreet. You don't got nobody else's Amazon account? I got like 3 loaded in my phone right now.
Hey,
You
straight
know?
up, credit cards and all,
Bro.
Oh, speaking of that, I need one of y'all to buy me a gift for me because if I do it, my parents see my account because we got the same account. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Well, it ain't, none
For
of them
Christmas?
are mine. So
For Christmas?
Yeah.
When they gonna get that gift?
for New Year's,
exactly.
I'll talk about it later.
We get
Sorry.
pictures
I
of
just
gifts
thought of it.
on Christmas.
In a box.
Like,
This is fucking-
Yeah, this is what's coming.
This is what's coming.
Yeah, I bought it earlier.
That's
I
my
bought it 2
go-to.
weeks, but it's back ordered.
That's
So
my go-to. Put
Exactly.
the picture, put it in a card. Boom.
Boom.
It'll be here
See?
Dunzo.
before you know it.
Sorry, it's just when y'all said that it made me think of it.
We got
But yeah.
you.
So yeah, Jesse. Jesse's
Yeah.
just
That's funny.
But-
Where did they practice?
Who
at
know-
the place.
But
at
could
the,
you imagine
They
hearing?
practiced
at the where it happened in real life?
He
They're-
is a
they're-
fool.
they had an on-scene practice?
Yes.
A dress performance?
Dress rehearsal. Can you imagine with their Nigerian accent? You might have to bleep this part, but aren't
Yeah.
you that from Empire?
And then they say like a noose or something.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like
I
they
think
put
that-
something.
They like drug him with a noose or
Bro.
something.
So when the cops
Might
came,
have to bleep it.
yeah,
Just gonna flag that. So we know where to.
they
to
said when the
bleep it.
cops came, he still had the noose around his neck.
Yeah.
And that's like
I can't.
even that, like if someone put a noose
You
around
don't take
your
it
neck,
off?
you gonna take that thing off. Like
It's just the story didn't it didn't make sense when it first came out. It was kind of like, no, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, what?
Because
Like,
it was just
Well,
something
I came
else.
in
Right.
like after the fact. I didn't really know about it. It wasn't on my radar like that. I think I had took a break from Instagram when it like first happened. And when I came back, it was like, wait, what? What's happening?
yeah,
I think because it was at the height of like everything going on with George Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breonna Taylor.
Yeah.
So it
That
was
man
like,
tried to
The
capitalize
nerve.
on
The nerve.
on the.
I just
it
want to know
worked for a
his
while, too.
reason, like what was going through his
wasn't
mind.
he was about to get
He-
kicked off the show, wasn't he?
Yeah.
When it first happened, he had a lot of support because people was
Yeah.
just kind of like
Yeah.
They jumped
they
on
just
the,
assumed that
the
he was right.
bandwagon.
Justice for Juicy.
Yeah, and then the facts started coming out, and people was like, "You sure? Because that don't make sense."
Yeah.
You was where?
Exactly. At what
When?
time?
What
Yeah.
time?
Dave Chappelle, that Dave Chappelle.
Listen,
Oh, that thing was
If you want to hear the
hilarious.
best overview of this entire situation, please watch the Dave Chappelle joke. Like
Yo.
just concerning
He was
Juicy
like-
Smouye.
Black people supported supported him too with
With
their
their
silence.
silence.
Yeah, that ain't make no
sense.
We knew he was clearly lying.
Right. Yo,
So good, man.
I think of the family, like his sister Journey. This lady
Yeah.
had like years of a career. Well, did she really have the full house? She had a lot of stuff she did.
Who?
The Great Debaters, Journey Smollett.
His sister.
That's his
That's his
sister.
sister?
Yeah. Journey from Temptation.
yeah.
You know her from Full House.
Yeah, she
Niece.
was.
I
Yeah,
didn't know her.
She was
before.
Michelle Tanner's best friend.
Right.
That's his
That's
sister.
his sister. I would be pissed.
Right? Because it's like,
The nerve. You
I mean-
dragging the whole family
Yeah.
name. You ain't the only actor in this family.
yeah.
He's sticking by his story too. Still,
I'ma stick beside him.
he's still like
Even with all the facts coming out.
with everything, he's still sticking to his story.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
It's
how you spell her name? I'm trying to figure out who you're talking about.
Jurnee.
Jurnee.
oh, I thought you meant the last name.
She's a Smollett.
Oh, I-
You don't know Journey Smollett?
That's his sister?
Yeah.
That
What? Breaking
news.
No way. I had a crush on her when I was
Yeah, me
a
too.
kid.
Yeah,
I was crushing, bro.
I'll give her my crayons and my lip.
Wait, hold on. Something's coming from
You
the
can have all
audience.
my paper, girl.
This was when I was 7, guys.
That's crazy. I didn't know they were related.
Yep.
What?
I think there's like 5 of them total.
Yeah.
5 or 6
Wow.
siblings.
Any other ones we know about?
Mm-mm.
I think that's
Mm,
only
I
like.
think it's 3 girls and 2 boys. I
2
think
boys, 3 girls. Jasmine, Journey, Jussie, and then there's 2 other boys.
Oh, okay.
It's just. I don't
Also,
know.
side note, what kind of name is Jussie? Why would you Jussie?
They just wanted to be creative.
Jussie.
And
Jussie.
They
Justin Journey.
It's Jussie. Come on, Jussie. I didn't think they sound like slave names. If we're being honest.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Jussie.
so
Come on, Journey.
It's Christmas.
Wow. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, he's going hard left. That one. This is our Christmas episode. This is the last episode that we have for the entire year, guys.
Yes, and also notice how festive it is on this side of the table.
Hey, we festival over here, too.
Nah, they was over
Yeah.
here trying to be sophisticated.
They're like H&M Christmas.
Right. Like
We're like Christmas.
Like, but I kind of like that.
I like
When you
H&M
just- That was a
Christmas.
compliment
Yeah.
to me. I was like, no, that's not
No,
what we were
no,
going
we
for.
didn't mean it.
The
as a
thing
compliment.
is, we were supposed to record last week, and so I ran out to the store, and all they had was like this and like something like really stupid. Like,
So you had time to order something.
Mm.
no,
Both
but
of y'all. Don't.
No.
Well, I was going to say, we were supposed to record last week, and I picked up my shirt today.
That's the problem.
But, you know,
With the tag still on
The
it.
tag's still on it. It's going
Yeah.
back. It's too big.
Where'd you get it?
Target.
Target is watching this right now.
That's
They
Great. We just lost our Target
Great.
sponsorship.
perfect.
Thanks so much.
So,
But
yeah.
yeah, like I'm excited.
I like
Yeah,
it.
man.
I'm excited. This is as festive as I've felt all
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
I'd have read it up. You know what I'm
A
saying?
little hot.
There's no
but-
green up in here except for your ears. So we
Do I have
this-
bells? I don't have bells.
This is
right?
like a blood
No.
Christmas.
It's
Do you
just
do
green.
it again?
It's-
No,
No.
for sure you don't.
Oh, you got the bells.
there it is.
Gang, gang.
Into the mic. Into the mic. Well, since it's our last episode of the year, first of all, I'm proud of us for being consistent.
We did it. We made it throughout the whole year.
The whole year. We may have missed like one show.
Yeah.
And we have, are we announcement?
Go ahead.
Guys, we made it to 200 subscribers on YouTube.
200. The 200 Club.
Yes.
Thank you guys for subscribing.
Thank you guys.
Thank you
yeah.
guys.
And for staying with us.
They heard our threats on the last.
If you don't subscribe,
I swear, I'm finna pull up.
what's your IP address?
It's a gang Christmas.
So yeah, shouts out to y'all.
So yeah, for real, I'm very happy about that. Hopefully, we can make it to 250 before the end of the year.
Shut
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
Come on. Come through.
Hopefully.
And for y'all to actually listen.
Yeah.
Not just
People
like,
actually sit here and listen to us on a
subscribe, but
weekly
like,
or
hey,
bi-weekly.
Yeah, like
yeah.
they know our jokes and stuff.
Right.
Like,
Remember when y'all
wait.
said
Like, you listening?
like,
Yeah.
you know me?
That wasn't in the beginning. That was in the middle.
You
So
know
that's
me.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy
So-
to me. We was
Remember me
actually
different.
on people's like top podcast.
Yeah.
lists.
Yeah.
Spotify and
That
stuff,
really
like,
made me
That hit
laugh.
home.
Yeah, I was
That
like,
did
y'all
hit
be
home.
listening for real.
Number 1, number
Keep
2
that shit.
podcast.
Good job.
All right. You did
I
it.
was happy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
excellent.
That hit home. Thank y'all.
So yeah, with it being the last episode of the year, I just wanted us to kind of reflect on not just, all the episodes that we've had, but like our personal, our
Moments.
year, our 2021. Like how
Yeah.
good was it? I have a few questions for you guys. I didn't want to tell you guys ahead of time so that y'all could give me like
Yeah, she
answers
was
on the
really
spot.
she was taking her time with them too, so these might be
I mean, they're not deep. Ain't nobody gonna cry.
okay. I mean, I cry at a lot of stuff. So
So first question. What was your favorite thing that you created this year?
So this
Come on.
happened like last week. But so I'm new to the whole Adobe gang.
Look at
gang.
his face.
You thinking?
I got it.
Okay. So I'm new to the whole Adobe gang. So long story short, I opened up Photoshop for like the first time in my life. And the first time I did a little something. And I was like, oh, this is crap. And I like sent it and I'm like, hey guys, don't judge it, but this is what I got. And it was crap. Then a couple days later, I did a little something else and it was pretty good.
It was.
And we was like,
We were like, hold on, this your second thing you made?
So
you made
Ever?
this? I thought it was a template at first.
Yeah, straight up.
made it from scratch.
Yeah.
From
Ooh,
scratch.
What is, I want to see it.
I'll show you after.
Y'all missed it.
In case your reaction is like,
Don't worry. Everything that you guys say, I'm gonna put it up. So I'm gonna put your thing up and let
Oh.
people see it.
I mean, it wasn't that good.
It was good. For someone who has no knowledge of Photoshop, like,
Yeah.
I legit thought it was a template, and I thought you just edited a
No.
template.
Mm-mm.
And as I like zoomed in, I was like,
And
I
then
think she made this.
then did another edit of that same thing and sent it again. I'm like, what?
girl.
Never opened it. Never knew what a layer was. Didn't know nothing about no crop tool. Didn't know nothing about shift, arrow. To move. I didn't know
There's so
none
many
of
commands.
that.
Adobe be having so many
Bro,
commands.
it just looks so complicated with all these different stuff. And then,
Look at you
know,
learning it. Come on,
bruh,
Doc.
had to put stuff on my canvas, on my artboard. You know
Come
what
on,
I'm saying?
yo.
But yeah, so I was pretty proud of myself. So
Yeah.
that's my answer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, who's next? You got yours, right?
I mean, it's not. I didn't create it. I more so put it together. I designed my living room and like my apartment.
Yeah. That's
You know, I
creative.
It is
did
nice.
that. It was very stressful.
Mhm.
A lot of conversations and texts like, hey, this or that, going back and forth. Mark, just buy the couch, Mark. A lot of that,
Mark,
so
just
painting
buy the TV
wall.
stand, okay?
Yes. So, but it came together, had a Friendsgiving there.
It was a vibe.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it just feels
It's
like home.
cozy,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I didn't
You
want
put-
it to feel like you can't live in it.
Yeah.
I wanted just to feel like when
Yeah.
you walk in, you just want to snuggle,
Yeah.
drink a cup of hot cocoa,
Mhm.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Maybe
How-
surprised.
did it make you feel that way, Shy? Or
Oh,
Yeah.
she said it sure did. All right, Joseph.
Your turn.
It's the accent wall for me.
Yeah.
Your
Yes.
accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you
It's
did
nice.
that, it hit.
Yeah.
The whole
Is it like a
space
dark
came
gray?
together.
What is it? What color is that?
It's gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The color is.
It's
gray.
nice. And those pictures that you had there, it fits really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love it.
it's literally gray by Benjamin Moore. Flat.
I love it.
I love it.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
And then he put the campfire on the TV screen, and I'm
Mhm.
like, why?
With the record playing.
it feels warm in here
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Is it hot?
Just want to inspire you. You know what I'm saying?
It was good. Come
Showing-
on, interior designer Mark.
Yeah.
Come on,
You
I
should
had
feel
help.
proud.
And the books.
Oh.
When we was over there, what Josh, a fiance said?
She was like, "Do you actually read the book?"
All the books on
The
the
coffee
table.
table.
Like, it
Yeah.
looked good though.
Yeah, so with that being said, we're gonna be starting our Creatives Are Essential like home makeover, right?
Home makeover show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, starting with my place. You're not really making it over. You're just making it.
You
Yeah.
want to go or should I tell mine?
I'm gonna say, Mike. I feel like yours is gonna be better. So no, I think for me it was shooting that the game, the St. Thomas and Cardinal Gibbons high school football game. I just really like how it came out. It was very like I like when pictures like especially that like it feels like you pulled a frame from a movie. Like the colors and it's like the way
Cinematic.
Very cinematic, and it looked like what I saw in my head, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably the best part or the best thing I made this year. I enjoyed it.
Those were tough.
Yeah.
Mine was actually the video of your photo
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
that we did back in February once our flights got canceled and the whole trip to Houston got canceled.
I'm not over that yet, so
Yeah.
Really?
He took like
He took it
Mark
hard.
took that
Yes.
hard. I thought he was kidding, but like
I thought so too. And then like 3 weeks later,
He was still
He
like,
was still emotional
guys, we
about
could've
it.
Really been like in
yeah, because I
Houston.
was like, that's gonna be our official like launch. We out together shooting,
Yeah.
doing something.
Yeah. Because we planned to shoot and
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to get away from South Florida for a little bit.
I feel it.
I'm happy in retrospect that we didn't go though, because we would
Same.
But
Right, that was around
the funny part was that like people were literally like stuck in their homes or like out in the streets. They have no hotel is booked at all. And
Sleeping
we're
in
still
U-Hauls.
sitting here like, I wish we could be in Houston. Like, they canceled our flight. Can you
wanted a
believe
break.
it? It was
Just
like-
wanted
It
a
was
break,
the same.
man.
I think if it was the day before, or like 2 days before, it wouldn't hurt as much as the morning
yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Packed
Because you
and ready to
dressed,
go.
and at that point, all your friends and family, hey man, I'm gonna be out for like a week, so don't call me, don't try to come over because I'm gonna be busy.
I'm out of town.
Oh, you still here? See what happened?
Man, you ain't gonna believe this. You wasn't going nowhere in the first place, liar.
We went shopping. So you know
Yes.
what? Let me just return these
we
clothes.
did. For real, we did. We went and bought clothes. You're right.
And everything. I
Yep.
went and bought a whole suitcase. fit
Got my
everything
peacoat.
in
I had a
there.
peacoat.
Because it was supposed to
and
be
a
a whole
turtleneck.
shoot.
Yeah, that one hurt. But the best, like my favorite thing I created came out of that. Because when the day, it was that same day actually, when our flights and everything got canceled,
Yeah.
we came here and we did.
It was the same.
It was the same
Yeah.
day because
Yeah.
I was butthurt and I almost didn't want to come.
Yeah.
Because y'all was like, oh yeah, we're here. I was like,
Man, but we here.
I'm struggling. But
Yeah.
Like, well, let's do a shoot now. And here, it's like, it's not the same. Wow, this came out pretty great.
Yeah.
yeah, but when I was making the video months later, I was like, it wasn't until Snow Allegra's album came out, and then that song that I used in the video,
Yes.
the one that Pharrell made, I can't remember the name of it.
The one with
You see
Michael B. Jordan in it?
no.
No, it's off the new album.
In your eyes, I was there.
In Your Eyes, that was the name of the song.
Yeah.
In Your Eyes.
In your eyes.
And when I heard that song, I was like, shoot, I have to make something. Hey, we ain't trying to get blocked by YouTube, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she's like, what song is that? She's still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so
We'll listen to it after.
yeah, you forgot the song?
Yeah.
I just
That
played
song-
into the microphone.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
kidding.
yeah. Let's do that. Copyright claim.
Yeah. Strike.
Yeah, but when I heard the song, I was like, I have to make something to this, and I was like, oh, I have that footage from the photo shoot that never got used, and I was just that was the most fun I had putting a video together in a long time.
That thing was fresh, and it made me look like something.
Yeah,
I was just,
everybody was in Joe's DMs.
Listen, no.
Well, they were all in my comments on behalf of Joe.
Right. I was like, wow, that was really great, sir. Like,
What?
I would say like the people that would say to me like were like people I knew and the guys like not the ones you want. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wow.
So
Sorry, ladies. If you slid into his DMs, please don't unsubscribe. It's like, yikes.
Why have our followers dropped?
Yikes. Will, you got one?
Probably when I made the new website for the church,
Yeah.
just because like the website was a challenge, but there's also the learning curve of just learning
Right.
Squarespace.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
once I kind of got past that and then just started to make something, you know, I still don't really think it's like all that, but
Listen,
it's not bad.
It's better than what we had.
Yeah,
I'll
so
say
that was a big upgrade
For
for
real.
them. So that's dope.
that was
Especially
huge.
like you said, learning it for the first
Yeah.
time, or not the first time,
Not the
but
first time. But Squarespace is always changing like their
Always.
interface.
It's so frustrating.
If you don't stay on it,
right, guys.
you'll forget.
Yeah.
It's
Squarespace,
true.
feel free to sponsor
I don't-
us if you want to. You
I
know,
don't
we'll
have a
adjust.
website.
We're
I don't-
adjusting. Second question: what was the most memorable creative moment you had this year?
Say it again.
What was the most memorable creative moment you had this year?
Give me like
Can
an
you-
example.
Yeah.
Okay,
Use
so
it in
I
a
have-
sentence.
part of speech. I have two. I think for me, one was I had a few moments, so it's hard to. Okay, one was you actually. Go ahead.
That's the one I went like this. That's what I was gonna. Are you gonna say Adidas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say. Doing a shoot with Adidas people.
And it wasn't just Adidas. It was with Oscar
Yes, with Oscar.
The
Oscar
Castillo.
Castillo.
So for me, I'm gonna try to get him on the podcast next year. But for me, it was like a win-win because I was watching you do your thing, and then I'm like watching my favorite creator like work with
Yeah.
you. It's just dope.
It was funny because when I got the call from our friend, he was like, "Yeah, so you're gonna be working with Oscar, whatever," and it didn't click to me because you had mentioned him to me before, and I didn't know who he was. But when he said that, I was like, "Hey, want to come with me?" Because I'm like,
I'm like,
love him.
yes.
yeah,
Listen, and then Oscar had followed me randomly
Yeah.
earlier this year, and I was just like fangirling, like,
Yeah.
guys,
The Oscar.
he followed me. He followed me. Hi, Oscar, if you're watching. But yeah, so that was one of mine for you. I think another moment was working with Sideline Creative with Jarvis Landry.
Yeah.
Because it's just so crazy. I watched this documentary with him maybe a couple of years back, and in the documentary, it's talking about his life, and his brother was a big part of his life and all that stuff. And then you fast forward to this year, I'm like sitting with both of them, like in his house, like in his garage, just chilling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's crazy. God, you be up to something. So that was cool. Full circle.
Mark?
Moment.
I would say the moment would be my favorite creative moment. That was the question? Okay. Probably be at my barber when I got a text from you. You were like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm at the barber." You were like, "Want to go to Miami?" And I was like, "Sure." I didn't have anything to do. And that turned into like a few different trips because we went down to Miami to shoot some merch for Works brand. And
It's
it
just
was
war.
War. Sorry, War.
Hey,
Hey guys. Hey, love you guys.
I'm just kidding.
But it was cool because that one day turned into 3 days in Miami.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Hey, you guys want to go to DC?" And we were like, "Sure." And then it was from DC. It was, "Hey, you guys want to go to North Carolina?" Sure. So, and even going into it, like not expecting it, but just even the power of just saying yes.
Yeah.
And it turned into just so many opportunities, and just had to travel for free. Thank you. But it was cool just to even pick up a camera and just to see how that can take you. But yeah, just saying yes in that moment at the barbershop just turned into like,
That was dope.
Some
And I'm so
opportunity.
glad you were there because
yeah, I was.
it was a lot happening in Miami. It was
Yeah.
it was a lot.
Miami.
So
I was like, "Oh yeah, you wasn't coming down here by yourself."
okay,
But
Dad.
they actually turned out to be, there's
Amazing people.
amazing people. So you can't judge a book by its cover.
Not that we were judging you guys
We were.
at all.
Right. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna double dip just a little bit. I think it was that same game, shooting that same game, but coming to a realization in like the way I shoot. Like not just trying to like, oh, let me take a picture of this and take a picture of that. It was like that moment where like the switch flipped for me when it was like, okay, how can I tell the story of this game? And looking at, okay, like, showing, the true competition and like how this game came to be and who's playing great, who's not playing well. How did they take it when they won? How did they take it when they lost? All this stuff. And I think it was in that moment where I was like, okay, the process just kind of elevated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was my moment.
I feel that. William?
I think probably building Nathel's studio at her office. That was a kind of a challenge because, you know, you think it would be easier to spend somebody else's money.
Oh, it is for me, always.
Well, I thought it would kind of be until it happened. And it's like, oh, this is hard because there's more pressure because you want to make sure, like, when someone gives you their money and just like, here, just buy whatever we need. It's like, all right. So you just want to make sure you get the right things.
Right.
And, you know, so even though their studio is still in the process, it's, you know, it's been a good learning experience.
Yeah.
So shout out to her.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, third question.
Can I just say I'm really digging the William mic right now? I keep forgetting that he's
too.
like that we can now interact.
Right, and y'all can hear him.
Yeah,
you know,
this is great. Merry Christmas to me.
Okay, what was a talent or gift you unwrapped in yourself this year?
Ooh.
And by unwrapped, I mean discovered, but just like a play on words.
Well, there's just mole on my back.
I feel like
that.
I feel like I'm.
Wait, what?
Nothing. I was saying stuff.
I feel like I'm answering each next question, if that makes sense. Like every time you ask the next question, I just answered it.
Right.
Yeah.
A gift.
I'll let somebody else go.
Can I say a gift I would like to unwrap?
Sure.
For next year is the power of no. Just saying no.
No, actually pick another one.
Why?
Because that's another question.
Oh, scratch that.
What was a talent or gift that you unwrapped in yourself?
I think for me it was just like stretching, learning, and did I take yours?
Yeah.
You can tag team if you want it.
No, but for real. No, go.
It was just, you know, because there was a lot of I did a lot of new things this year. Like I said, like when somebody trusts you with their money, like there's just a little pressure there. You know what I'm saying? It's good pressure.
Yeah.
But it's like I want to make sure that this is the best it can be. So just for example, but that, and then just stretching yourself beyond your limits, things like that.
Right.
You know, so.
Good stuff. I'll go. For me, I think it was being more comfortable with being in front of the camera because y'all was here for the first episode. Will vlogged it. I almost had a panic attack. I'm not a in front of the camera type of person. So
really?
No.
You do it so well.
Thank you so much. But it's come with time this whole year. So honestly, if y'all weren't on the podcast with me, if this was just something I was doing by myself, this would have stopped a long time ago. So y'all kind of keep me accountable. But it's to see how we started versus where we are now.
Yeah.
The growth, and we had to do a couple sessions for Creative Church, and I've been on a handful of other people's podcasts this year and stuff. So it's been good for me to get more comfortable, just speaking and stuff like that.
Same with I kind of tag team off of that one because when we do those Q&As, with I don't be like super nervous, but I just be like, all right.
Especially over Zoom and you got everybody's eyes on you. And they just looking. And I'm just like,
that's when I started learning too, like, if I don't have anything to say, I just don't have anything to say. Yeah. Like I don't want to try to force something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I just look at Joe.
that legit what happened.
That sounds like a question you can answer.
Yeah, it's like, Joe. No, but I mean, I think that was one of the things that kind of I don't want to say it clicked for me, but like I think even diving a little bit more into that space of like that church and creativity space, and I think even it being able to give a response for the struggles that come with that was, I don't want to say it was like surprising to me, but I think I actually felt like I was helping someone. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you kind of like just try to find a way to end this sentence and say something that might sound like something, but like I was actually able to pull from actual experience and give real advice to someone that's in the space that I'm in. So
good advice too.
Yeah, I mean
sometimes I just be like, listen.
Yeah.
It sucks, huh?
Yeah, sure does. You want to talk more about it over coffee?
Right.
Or liquor?
Or that.
No, but I think that'll probably be mine.
Good. Come on, guys.
Come on, Desire.
Well, mine was, we'll kind of take it. We'll use it.
We'll
as
flesh
well.
that out.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the question.
Yeah, what was it?
Like
I
if you
forgot.
unwrap or unlock.
Oh, I could answer that for you.
Unwrap.
If you unwrap.
Unlock.
Director.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like this new role, it's like I'm unwrapping.
Dahak.
I'm unwrapping.
Director of communication.
Come on,
Creative
let's go.
director.
I am
Desiree
unwrapping a lot of different things inside of me that I didn't really know that I had.
Mhm.
You know, having to learn different tools and stuff for the very first time. Hence, Photoshop.
Yeah, come on.
But just learning to like lead. I don't think I've ever had to like truly lead. Having to, I told Joe this earlier. I told Joe this, but having to go to people and talk to them is like a thing for me. Like usually, you know, you just go to church and it's like you talk to people and then you leave.
You mingle.
But like now it's kind of like following up with people and like, so you remember when you said, so how's that? You get what I'm saying? So pulling that out of me on a Sunday is like, so I can't just go home now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
Hey, listen, when Des does not know what to say in a conversation, he goes, yeah. Yeah.
it's so true. I'm not good at small talk. Like small talk is the worst for me because once I'm done talking, it's a hard stop.
Like my
I think
fish
a lot
just
of us
died.
are like that though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I think I told you one time. I'm laughing because it's so true. I was in the bathroom, I was washing my hands, and then I was getting ready to leave, and this girl came in. She's like, hey, and she's like striking up this conversation. And like I answered the question, put my paper towel in the garbage, and just walked out the bathroom. I'm not good at it. It's not that I'm being rude. I love people, right?
Man.
But if I don't have anything to say, I'm not good at like,
Pulling from
I'm
there.
not good at it. I just stare at you because I got nothing. And I literally left the bathroom.
Do you know her?
Yes.
Oh, you know her.
So if you're watching, I'm so sorry. My heart
That's
was
so
not
funny.
to do that.
I have now answered your question.
It's true. And as I'm leaving, I'm like, oh crap. And you see her after that walking in the hall, and
Oh,
you're like,
she's so stank.
hey,
She thinks she's too good to talk to people.
bro. And
It's not you, it's her.
It's not
okay?
that. I'm not good at it, especially if I don't have a rapport with you.
Yeah.
Like you guys is different, you know what I'm saying? But like a new person, I don't have that. So in this season, I'm learning to have it.
Yeah.
Like I have to try, you know. So just stretching.
Being stretched, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
here
not
for it.
comfortable at all.
How do you guys deal with that though when it's like, because she really could walk away with, and then the girl could have an opinion about her, like, dang, like she is kind of like, why she so stank or this and that. But,
But you
it's
win
not.
some, you lose some.
But that's but also at the same time, you have to think about like you gotta give people grace as well, because it's like things might come off a certain way, but like in the depths of it, it's not what it feels like all the time. You know what I mean? So like even in that moment, she probably could have felt like, oh, she stank, she this and that, she rude, she just up and left in the middle of the conversation. But like, no, it's just like I don't know what to
finished
say.
now. I'm done
And
talking.
anxious. Exactly. And
Yeah.
so it just gives you grace for other people.
Yeah.
Agreed.
You know?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Let's give grace.
It's
Merry
always
Christmas.
weird because I sing at my church, all y'all know. When people come up
At
to
the
you,
Prepper Church.
at Calvary Chapel. When people come up to you like, oh man, you're so great. Like it's just weird.
Yeah, we get it, Mark. You're a great singer. Oh.
Everyone always
Everyone-
goes to me.
Everybody's like, oh my God, you sang so well. Tears came to my eyes.
No, this lady actually came up to me and was like, hey, do you remember my baby? I introduced you to her.
What?
When she was 2. And I was like,
Did you kiss babies? Like, are you a politician?
I'm not Obama.
Or the
I'm gonna go here
black and bald, you know?
But I would say something that I unwrapped this year. I made my modeling debut a couple of weeks ago
You did.
on
Yes.
the Creatives Are Essential.
Come
Oh,
on.
you saw my face? I'm
page.
like,
She's like, for what? For who?
So if you haven't picked up the merch yet,
hey.
go ahead and pick that up.
Yeah.
Creativesareessential.co.
Come on.
And that's a gift I unwrapped. So I'm
And you can unwrap this gift by ordering now.
yes. The holidays are approaching vastly. So
If you order now, you definitely ain't gonna get it by Christmas, but maybe New Year's. Let's do it.
So,
Okay, next question. Did you answered first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you most proud of yourself for this year? Because as the end of the year approaches, we tend to be critical of ourselves, and we think about all the things that we didn't accomplish or wish that would have happened that didn't happen. And oftentimes we don't, reflect on the positive things and, give ourselves some credit.
Yeah.
So what are y'all proud of yourselves for?
Mine just be tying back to this job, bro. Like,
I'm proud.
That's a big thing. For you,
It is
jumping into the deep end here. So I think that's my thing from that job I had before, and not being able to sleep and the anxiety attacks and calling Christina at 3:00 in the morning and telling her I can't answer the phone because I'm crying too much. Please text me.
I call you really bad on me.
Like, I called you, but I don't pick up. I just want you to know I called you. But text me, please.
That's so real. Like, and going into this creative field, it's. Yeah.
It took you a while to jump in.
It did.
Yeah.
I was
But
like, over here playing double.
Exactly. Des was that kid that's learning how to swim, but they just start shaking at the edge of the pool.
Right.
It just,
or you hold on to the edge. And then eventually you kind of start to, then you're like, yeah. Good though.
That's
I'm proud
my
of you.
thing.
For
How
that.
did you overcome that, if you don't mind? 'Cause I had a conversation earlier this week with someone from church.
What did you say?
Leaving?
No, overcoming like the fear and anxiety of starting something new. Because I had a conversation with someone at church, and they were telling me how like they jumped into this new position at their job, and they didn't feel like the stability and a new thing, and it kind of overwhelmed them and made them anxious. So like, how do you cope and manage and kind of get past that place of like, this thing is new, well, I'm in it. Let me just.
Well, when it happens, I'll let you know. I'll be like, did I give you the impression that?
Yeah, you're a life coach now. Tell us.
I feel like Bambi, like when Bambi was first born.
What?
Like I'm still like,
Sorry.
I'm still trying to get my footing. I'm able to sleep now.
That's
plus,
progress.
I was not sleeping. Like it was truly bothering me. And I think it's funny when I tell people that and they're kind of like, but no,
it
like,
was not pretty.
I was going through it like really bad, but
you pulling out.
I don't know.
You just do it scared.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
You
good.
gotta jump in. Just jump in.
But I know one thing that Reese said, a friend of ours, that sounded weird, me calling him Reese.
Yeah,
but
you never
P,
call him that.
But anyway, but he said, don't let the freedom of this job paralyze you. And I felt like that's what it was doing. Like it's more freedom because it's not a 9 to 5, but it was paralyzing me to the point that like I was too scared to do anything. So I was like scared to fail. I was scared to attempt in case I fail, you know what I mean? But just going into a thing, like I wouldn't open Photoshop just because in my mind I couldn't do it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So like the first step literally, literally was me clicking on it and letting it just pop up on my computer and not doing nothing with it. Like literally
Seeing the Adobe.
Yeah, and then be like, oh, okay, I did that. Because the anxiety of
crazy.
this thing that I know I can't do because I'm not qualified for this job. I don't have a resume of doing this thing. There's no way I can do it, so I'm not going to attempt to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the next thing was like, oh, there's a Canvas. All right, let me click something. You get what I'm saying? Let me open YouTube and learn. Let me hit up Will. Let me hit up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's literally step by step. No exaggeration.
You didn't hit me up. It
wasn't
until
you saw me hit up Will. Oh no!
I hit up Will. I hit up Christina, and I just hit up everybody.
You see, I stopped. Because I did hit up Christina, but I don't want to see you.
The other day, Des talked about some. Hey, I was wondering, could I book you to learn some stuff? Like, I was working with Will, but he's sick, and I was with Christina, and no, she's sick, and so you're the only one that's left. I'm not.
I wasn't even the option.
Okay, so next?
It's okay, Mark. All I want for Christmas is friends that care.
Don't struggle putting that back on now.
For real.
No, don't struggle putting that back on.
It's on.
The little Travis Scott rain.
Yeah, gang.
Mark got reindeer locks.
But you know,
we're all proud of you for
Yes,
that.
we are.
So round of
Thank you.
applause.
Thank
Des.
you.
We're also hurt, but we're proud. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Doc, Director of
Bravo.
Communications.
Come on,
Thank
Doc.
you. Thanks,
Doc.
guys.
DLC.
Yeah.
It's good.
Who's next?
What was the original question? I forgot. What was
Lord
it?
have mercy. The question was, what are you most proud of yourself for this year?
Oh, I'm gonna say my place, man. I
Yes.
think getting a place, and it really does like kind of change your whole or at least it changed my like something like it's
Je ne
shit
sais quoi.
like I'm over here trying to like fix and move and clean and all this stuff like on a like constant basis and trying to, okay, how can I do this? How can I do that? And it's like my whole like mindset kind of like shifted a little bit. So
You're
I've
really
been-
taking ownership.
yeah,
of
yeah,
that
yeah.
place.
So it's I think that's my jam right there. Getting in the new space, and I just got my new washer and dryer.
I meant to ask you about that.
Yeah. So my
Adult things, you know?
yeah, I know, like getting
You be
hype
like that.
over
Were you hand
microwaves.
Were you hand washing your clothes before?
G-A-M.
No, okay. So it's real quick story. Like I had like it came with like some really old washer and dryer. Like it was very
Retro.
old. It was knobs and click, and like you got to pull the thing out. Like, but like the washing machine started leaking oil, like oil. It was. I'm like, you ain't giving
like
an
a
oil
car.
change? But here's the funny part is I had a guy come and look at it. He's like, yeah, the transmission's bad. Like, what?
Is it a car?
It's a transmission. Like, yeah, I can feed him like $50 a minute. But it went. It's done. He's like, by the time you order the part and actually pay to have it fixed, you might as well just put money like in a new one.
He just didn't want to do it.
I mean, regardless, I was looking for an excuse to get a new set anyway. So them things was gone. But cleaning up that, I had to call Des. Des was helping.
How do I clean?
Look, it was so thick trying to get it up. That oil, I'm thinking it's like, okay, like sop it up type of thing. Like there's like, you throw something on it and it's like, what's up? I'm picking up and it's like, you're like something out of Jurassic Park.
Ew.
It was a lot.
Oil slime.
For real, that's exactly what it felt like. Oil slime.
So how'd y'all, I'm interested. We could talk about it offline. But
What?
How you got the oil? Like
Offline.
Yeah.
Let's not
Well,
get
first step,
into
the first thing I did was
a tutorial of how to.
just in case my dishwasher has an oil leak or something.
it's not like mine has one.
That's funny.
That was mine. Yeah. So
I just want you to know I'm proud of how much ownership you've taken. Like when I tell you this dude has been anal with certain things, like the paint color, for example.
yeah.
He's like, we put
Just
some
trying
paint up. He was like, I don't like that shade. It
It's
just
just-
looks
It's not what I
it looks
envisioned.
too warm.
It's not warm enough.
Or it wasn't warm enough.
Somebody
And I was
received
like-
that whole joint.
I was like, I mean, it looks all right to me. Like
Yeah,
he's like,
I mean-
no, it's just not what I saw. You know, I got to get the other one that I
But I left
sample.
it. I did leave it.
Yeah,
I
because
rolled
once
with
you
it.
put up the other color,
Oh, yeah, it was exactly the
the exact same
same.
color. I'm like, Joe.
Oh, and so you bought new paint?
No. I had a sample. Like when I went and got like kind of sample colors to see which one I wanted to do on the wall.
He's like, it
And
don't
I
look
took
like
the
the
one.
sample.
Yeah, it did. I'm like, it doesn't look like it. It's not the same. It's not as warm as the one that I got like from the sample. And I put it up on them like, huh.
That thing
Also
dried.
lighting too that can kind of manipulate.
No, because that thing dried and we couldn't tell where the sample was.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like even it might be even the lighting in the room.
Yeah, it is true because like my bedrooms have the same colors in it, and like you look in one, it looks kind of cool. The other one, it looks warm. So yeah, you're right. It does have to do with the lighting a little bit, but
Hey,
yeah.
proud of you, bud.
Thanks.
Proud of you.
Yeah, man.
Round of applause.
Thank you.
All right, Mark.
Oh, you ain't go yet? Dang.
I think we all can agree on this one that we just didn't lose our minds this year, like with everything going on.
Yeah.
Personal life, work,
You felt like that
demons,
was
and that we're overcome.
Demons?
Well, they say overcome.
What?
He said demons.
You know when they say
Oh.
I get
the
what you're
figure
saying.
of speech.
I wasn't sure where you were going.
I just came
She's
in
like,
on the demons part. She said,
But, just
You know, we are
challenges.
legion. Like,
that we faced throughout the year, and then we all made it to the end of the year. Like
Yeah.
so many people. It's gonna sound cliche, so many people didn't wake up this year, or so many
That's
people
real.
came into 2021 not knowing this was gonna be there.
Yeah. I mean,
Last
if we're
year,
being
man.
real, like I think a lot of 2020 kind of transitioned into 2021.
Yeah.
And
Just carried right over.
It was not fun at all. Like I think I definitely had my own mental struggles, and like it was not fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's like
you know,
I don't
we
know
here.
if it comes with the older we get. It just seems like I'm like, damn, was my mama dealing with all this craziness like
Yeah.
in the
Like-
world? Like, because you see so
Yeah.
much more now, and maybe social media. It's always like
I think
present,
that plays a part.
and you
But
know,
I'm like, man, life really out here life.
Yeah.
Like
life.
I'm like, paper
you are.
towels is $25.
yeah.
Inflation ain't no joke. What you mean?
real.
Great value water is $5 a
the
case.
dollar store ain't for $1 no more.
$1.25.
$1.25 store.
Like y'all gotta change
What?
the name. We're
Yeah.
not accepting this.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So,
I agree with that. I second
and
that.
I work from home, thank God, because
These
if I
gas
had-
prices.
bro, I literally
Right.
fill up every 3 days. Okay, I don't fill up. I kind of like 3/4 of the way, but half. But it's just like if I had to go to work every day, like drive to a physical location, man, I would just probably like get a bus pass or something, because I'm literally filling up every
Yeah.
3 days.
Yeah, until the bus pass is $50.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
seriously,
Inflation.
everything go up.
Or you can just, accidentally get in a car accident and your car in the shop and you got no car to drive, so you ain't got to worry about gas.
Who's that?
Me.
Right. You right.
So I'm sure, like, well,
Yeah.
that's
I'm about
another
to-
topic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about to get a Ford Focus. The what's the one? The eco-friendly ones.
You mean a Prius?
Prius. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, Prius.
The Prius version of the Ford Focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Focus Prius.
You go ahead with that.
The Forius.
I'm gonna
Prius.
give me a Tesla, and we just done with
Tesla.
the whole
Hey,
gas
did you-
thing.
Did you know you can rent Teslas now from Hertz?
From Hertz. Yeah, I saw
the
that.
commercial. You can rent. They have an electric
Yeah.
car line now. You can rent
That
them.
mug probably like $300
Don't you
a day.
gotta do some
but-
work on your car? Take it and go get
I
rental.
do. All right, give me the money.
Smart.
Hey, we could all put
She's
in.
speaking to you.
We should all put in for like a week, and each day one of us have it.
Nah.
Yeah, 'cause- no. When it gets to me, I'm done.
Christina has to be the
I
last
love
one.
Great. I'm
She-
But like, Christina, my turn.
I'm in Orlando. I'll be back.
and she's
Right.
I'm gonna go to Hertz.com and like cancel reservation. I think I'm
Driving.
hey, it's just gonna stop and turn back around.
Where's the car going?
That mug will drive itself back to Hertz.
Oh my god. It's good. That's good.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I think what I'm most proud of myself for is being consistent with this. Because y'all know I'm just not a consistent person in most things.
What?
Yeah. So for us to do this thing the whole year, like I'm proud of us for that. And then also I'm proud of walking away from situations that were like not healthy, you know, and toxic.
All the
Whether-
money ain't always worth it.
Listen, business and personal. You know, there are some people that I had to cut off this year.
Bye.
And I'm not that type of person. I'm not a block you
Yeah.
or stop talking to you type of person. So to be able to do that and then walk away from some very good money this year. But I knew that if I took it, I would have like lost my mind and not have time for the most important thing. So to be able to walk away from things.
That's so sweet, Christina. Thank you. Oh my God.
So yeah, that's me. Wasn't easy because listen, when the money is on the table, it's like
Good money.
especially when you start struggling, you're like, dang, I should stupid. I should have taken that money.
Like, dang, I should have put my sanity up.
Yeah. I mean, I can go crazy for this amount. Right?
That'll work.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, but I'm, looking back, I'm very happy with my decision. So,
Yeah.
I'm proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. William?
I don't really have anything specific, but I'll just say taking past experiences and applying them to current experiences. And it's like, oh, okay, I've been here before.
Yeah.
So that you don't, because you know how sometimes it can be like when you really start to get into the heat of things, you start to get annoyed and ticked off and stuff. And it's like, wait a minute, I already learned this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you're
it kind of helps you navigate
navigating
a little
from
smoother.
experience.
That's good.
Yeah, it doesn't always change the BS or the
Right.
situation,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like it changes how it's more effortless to kind of
Yeah.
Right.
You've been here before.
How
Yeah.
you react to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I feel that. I'm
That's
proud
good.
of you. You got a new camera this year.
Yeah,
New
that was
lens.
a little
You got
leap
a new
of faith
camera.
there too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Just jumped out of there. Lift up out the chest.
Yeah. Oh, and I am proud that I got my first cinema camera this year.
Yes, you did.
Thanks, guys.
Big money.
Big money.
Thanks, guys.
My dog
we're-
put some big money down.
We're filming right on it. So
Yeah.
you guys are
Come
watching.
on.
That's
Hey, guys.
true. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Last question. Most important question.
Uh-oh.
What was the most important lesson you learned that will help you become even better next year?
See, I just answered that.
You did. You're prophetic, William.
That's what it
Guess
is.
so.
The Prophet William.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask you to ask that again. Sorry.
She's like,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the most important lesson you learned that will help you become even better next year?
Got it.
I'll go. I
You
go
got
first?
it.
Yeah,
go.
I think I'll just say to just rest. And you're gonna say that? It's okay because we're
Gotta
here.
go first.
The lesson I learned is never go last. Never go second.
Oh, man.
I'll finesse mine. Go.
It's a what they call it? It's a collab. It's a-
Okay,
it's
tag team.
Yeah, we tag teaming. But yeah, honestly, I'll just say that just learning how to rest and that line between, because you know, a lot of times, I think last week y'all talked, or not last week, but the last episode y'all talked about imposter syndrome, right?
Yes.
Somebody did. I think it was Mark.
We all got silent. We're like,
But just basically like going into that, you can feel like you're not doing enough, like how you were struggling with the job and you feel like you're not doing. It's just all
Yeah.
of that can really get to you.
Yeah.
To the point where, and Christina, you say like you wanted to just make it look like you were doing something sometimes, even though you knew you were doing stuff.
Right.
But
You gotta prove it to other people.
when you don't really like have to, or you shouldn't have to type thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to show that you're doing something, obviously, but you don't want to go above and beyond and drive yourself crazy
Right.
type thing.
Agreed.
So anyway, I guess just taking all of that into account,
Yeah.
and Des agrees with all of that.
so mine is, I thought you were going to go this direction. Mine is resting on Jesus.
Oh,
It's like, so when you said rest, I was like,
Come on.
but then you didn't say the next part. So
okay,
yeah.
that's good.
But just really like trusting him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's something to where like when you don't have control over a thing,
yeah.
it drives you crazy. It drives
Yeah.
me crazy.
Yeah.
So the fact that I have to trust and put faith in what I can't see, that's hard for me because like I want to still have a hand in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see it like move at a certain pace. I want to see like progress. And sometimes you don't see the progress. You know what I'm saying? You just see you starting a thing or the beginning of it, but he's like working behind the scenes. But then in retrospect, you see how you came out of it and how everything just manifest. And I'm not saying this to get deep, but it's just kind of like really not doing this when it comes to like trusting him, just giving it and backing off.
Yeah.
Sometimes I give it back off and then want to come back and double check to make sure he got it.
Like,
And
hey,
you're like,
Jesus, you
"Remember?"
still
Yeah.
you got it. Okay.
It's so good.
You don't look like you look busy. Let me
Hey,
I got
you
this.
sure? You sure you don't need me to?
Yes.
No, I can do it.
And every time I do it, I mess it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just like really trusting him.
I
Even saying
struggle
it
with
right
that.
now is hard. Like
I struggle with that.
it's hard. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
just
I think
yeah.
that's also a matter of surrender.
Yes.
To
Yes.
just like to just
Absolutely.
Good word.
let it go. You know,
That's
not let it go,
hard.
but like let it
Mm-hmm.
be, I guess.
Yeah.
and letting it be when you're still seeing the stuff still happening. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I'm still getting the anxiety. I'm still, you get what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
still seeing the
You're still
manifestation
in
of
it.
the thing, but yet you still have to rest. So you have
Yeah.
to rest, but yet you're still anxious. You have to rest,
Yeah.
but yet like
Yeah.
this bill not paid. You have to rest,
Yeah.
but yet your
Yeah.
car is in the shop.
Girl, you
and you
preaching.
got in a
Yeah.
car accident and then the people trying to like
The insurance company.
get in a turn. It's like, but yet you rest. It just sounds dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Kinda.
Like if you think about it in the physical, it sounds
Yeah.
dumb, but it's like Man.
I recently started to think about that as just it being a hurricane, but I'm in the eye of the storm, which is
that's
the
the
calmest
calmest part.
That's good.
Yeah.
So
that is so good.
Yeah.
This is why we got you with Mike.
Yeah.
Good
It's the
stuff.
greatest gift of the year.
Right.
You will never let me go.
Yeah, I remember that song.
What song is
So
that?
I thought it was you. Who was that? I
Well, we don't want
remember
to get
that song.
copyrighted, so that's why I'm humming it.
Yeah. You can sing songs. As long as you don't sound exactly like the person.
And you
In the
don't, so
eye
you're
of the
good.
storm.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dang.
I'm just like,
Yo, this man be kissing babies. Don't try this man like that.
That's some, ooh. Listen, 2022, Essential Creatives. This is
Oh my goodness.
All right, Mark, you're up.
What is it?
what's the
Lessons? is it lessons?
Okay, this gonna listen.
that we've
This
learned
gonna be
that-
the last time I say this
This is
question.
the last question. So,
What was the most important lesson you learned
Uh-huh.
that will help you become even better next year?
I feel like I say it every year, but I really mean it this time. Just saying no, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
Like learning just to say no. I think I'm acknowledging that I do have a hard time. I think it's like people pleasing to a certain degree, where you don't want to let someone down. It's just like,
That's a good
or
one.
you're known for something, or like, oh, you're really good at this. Oh, can you help me? And it's just like,
no.
no, it's 10 o'clock at night on a Tuesday. I got to work tomorrow. Like, I love you, but you should have figured this out or asked me like yesterday, you
Right.
know, at a, you know, or just over promising and, you know, just trying to be everywhere and just like learning to really take time to just rest and regroup and not put so much on your plate all at once. So
Mine is kind of piggybacking off of yours. It's just learning that, for me, learning to be more intentional with my yes, because I am easily excited by like new projects, especially if they feel like purposeful.
Yeah.
But I'm not always supposed to be the one to come in and like do the thing. Maybe sometimes it's just like you just need to encourage the person to do it themselves.
Yeah.
Because I get attached and I'm like, oh yeah, let's do this. And then I'm like, oh wait, but I still got like a whole bunch of other things to do for myself, and like how I'm gonna do that and my stuff. And now I'm tired, and now you hit me up all the time. Like this is a lot. So just being
like,
very,
I used to like you, but I don't like you no more.
and it's like, dang, I mean, I wanted to like be involved, but not like disinvolved.
Yeah.
You know, and just learning that. And so, you know, learning that a little bit earlier in the year, I was able to practice it more over the past couple months. So before I just jump into a thing, like let me just really like sit with it and like count up the cost of what this thing is gonna require from me before I just commit to something and eventually just try to slide up out of there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
is mine.
I think mine is pretty similar. I think for me, just kind of learning where my boundaries have to be to protect myself, but also in a sense of like leadership, instead of, because I've pretty much most of my experience in church and serving and all that stuff, I've kind of been a one-man show. And it's I'm so used to doing it on my own that it was tough to bring people into the fold. You know what I mean? And to
delegate.
Yeah, exactly. And learning how to lead in that sense. And I think now I'm kind of learning how to teach and how to kind of create systems so that things can still run without me.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the thing that I've really been, I guess, experiencing, especially in the church sense, because, you know, it's one thing to lead people that are on the payroll, but then like to lead people that are volunteers is a whole different.
Sometimes leading people on the payroll too.
Like, I mean, yeah, but true. Like, but I can also say like on payroll, like, listen, I'm
You gotta
holding you
be
to a
here.
standard, but if you can't do that, we're gonna have to, you know,
Remove.
dock, you know, either dock your pay. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different type of motivation there, but leading volunteers and teaching and coaching and encouraging and all the stuff. And I think it's just a new space that I'm learning to flow in, so that it's not like I'm not killing myself to have to do everything.
Yeah.
You know, so I think
I feel
that's part of my deal.
I learned that this past week being sidelined. I'm like, dang, like you really don't have any systems in place in case something like this were to happen and you can't do a thing. So like there's orders that need to go out. And I'm like, oh crap. Like there are certain things that other people should know so that they can just step in and do the thing. And thank God for you, you know, putting stuff together. But even just in other things, like I'm one to do a lot of things on my own. And even if people want to be a part of it, it's like, no, don't worry about it. Like I got it. But it's like, no.
You need help.
Other people. Yeah, I need help for one. And then in the event that I can't do something, like somebody else should be able to know to pick up
duplicate yourself.
Yeah.
Let that be a lesson to everyone. If the buck stops, if you can't be there, then
you doing something wrong.
You need to kind of rework your system a bit there.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got one last question for you guys.
Speed round.
What inspired you the most this year?
Oh shoot, that's a twist. I wasn't ready for that one. I had one for just inspired. Period. Not this year.
Oh man, this year. Ooh.
I'll go first.
Yes, please.
I'll let y'all sit in that for a little bit. One thing that's been really, really inspiring for me is Kev on Stage and his wife, Kevin and Melissa Fredericks. They have a streaming platform that they started this year, which is like low-key a goal of mine, but more so they bought a soundstage this year or the end of last year or something. I think it was
earlier this year.
And recently, like a few weeks ago, or maybe last week, they did like a big time commercial in their own soundstage. And I'm like, yo, to see how far they've come, like, and where they are now.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just crazy motivating for me to just like stay inspired and keep going. Cause you just never know where it's going to end up. You know, this man their podcast was shot on iPhones for years.
Multiple iPhones.
Yeah. And now they have a whole streaming platform, office, soundstage, like doing all the things. So
yeah, I think
that's dope.
That's good.
I'm gonna say the thing that inspired me the most has been our consistency.
I knew he was gonna go and do something so broad.
Just been like
we've been going after it.
Yeah, you know, growing our subscribers, growing our family, merch drop.
If Mark don't have an inspiration, it's always gonna be us.
You guys inspire me, you know.
I can't.
You trying to get replaced?
Yeah.
That's fine. I already put in my 2 weeks.
Essential creators. Here I come.
.com. It's still available.
Oh my goodness.
What inspired me the most
this year?
No, I'm gonna give you grace because I twisted it at the end. So
I'll go.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'll say watching Des and what she was dealing with at the church. So I know that was hard for you.
Yeah.
Don't cry.
Wait,
I did get a little. It's all right.
What were you doing?
You said we wouldn't cry.
I know.
Yeah. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
But no, it was a big deal though. Just you being out of your comfort zone like that and just really wanting to like prove yourself and you know, and then not having, it's not a traditional job where you have a team of people. And that's something I think a lot of us are used to. A lot of things we do is like 1 or 2 or 3 of us or by ourselves or whatever. So, you know, but you really push through, and I think you're really starting to get the hang of it. So,
thanks, guys.
We love you.
Keep pushing.
We are so
the
proud.
top
I love you
inspiration of
guys,
2021. You're a gift to us.
You are.
Wow, look at this moment.
I'm glad you guys feel that way because
inspired.
my gift to all of you guys for Christmas is me. So
I am so great. Perfect.
Works for me.
Is there a return policy?
Oh.
Not that I would need it because
Essentially creative.com.
you're irreplaceable. You're irreplaceable with us.
No.
Oh, that was like that was a great Beyonce song.
God,
that was before
yeah.
Single Ladies
I know.
when she blew
Y'all
up.
trying to make it a big thing.
Y'all remember that?
Go ahead.
That was good.
My biggest inspiration of 2021, I guess Somebody in the corner over there.
You can't think of one thing you've been inspired by. Not one.
I love it.
I didn't know if this was the platform for that, but girl, let me tell you something. I'm just
Hit the music.
so,
I love it so much.
There was a time in my life.
We got kids watching. We got kids watching.
But now I didn't know,
Put that back. I'm just hot.
Man, this is not working out.
He's like, no, I'm actually trying to take it off. Let's get a little sweater. I gotta take this back.
I didn't know if this was a platform for that. So.
I'm here for it.
Yes.
Oh, my turn. I was going to return this thing. Ain't no shame.
Target, we love you.
It's a nice shirt, though. I give it to you.
We're going to cut that part out.
Yeah. We won't.
Psych.
It's a gift for us. Dude, I'm really trying. I was really trying to search. I think most inspiring moment of the year.
Be like Kanye and just say you inspired yourself.
I inspired
When
me.
you sign?
Huh?
When you sign?
When I
When you-
signed?
He inspired himself.
When you bought the house.
For your house.
Yeah. Yes, that was very inspiring.
Yeah.
Going into the,
When you open it.
we opened the door, and I was really trying to think of something like more like in my field of work, but I don't know. I think, you know what? I think I will say, I got to teach in church last Sunday, and
That was good.
I think, thank you. And I think that's the thing right there. Like, a lot of people were really like, they showed like, not like love, like, man, we're proud of you, but like more so like, bro, that was actually like, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got something. And I think that was a moment where it's like, man, like, I guess I can do this stuff and it like be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that was probably just a really good moment, just to know that like, it's not just they're proud of me because they know me and like, wow, look how you've grown.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, yo, like, thank you. Like,
it wasn't like,
It hit
oh, good job,
Yeah.
man. That sucks.
yeah, like, oh boy, thank God
He
we got
tried
through
his
that
best.
one.
Right.
All right, but like, I mean,
was good.
I don't know if this is like a thing or not, but like people like gave me money, like just because they were,
So, did you tithe off of it?
huh? I mean, tired. No, I'm just kidding. No, but like, I think to me, that's kind of like a sign. Like, if people not just giving their money for no reason,
They sewing into
You know?
your life.
like, I mean,
Sorry.
I'm
gonna do that on mine.
You can slap. No, but I think it was just a moment where it's like, you okay, there's something to this,
Yeah.
And I think that was a good moment for me for the year. Pretty inspiring moment of the year.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
You wung it, but
Huh?
you wung it.
I wung it.
Winged it.
I
Winged
winged
it.
it.
Wing.
I wung
Wing.
it.
You wang it.
I believe it's wanged.
Winged.
Wanged.
Is it wang?
Wanged it.
You
You
winged
wanged it.
What is
Yeah,
it?
You
winged
wanged it.
it.
You winged
winged
it.
it?
You winged
You
it.
winged it.
Wunged it?
You winged it.
It's not wung.
Wung.
She didn't say
Alright.
that.
No, I know.
Oh.
we trying to
Wing, wang.
Wunged it.
Webster? What's the dictionary?
Wing,
I think it's
Wing. I think it's wing.
Wing.
You winged it.
Winged it.
How about
yeah.
everybody's right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody's rendition
We did it.
is correct.
You came up with it on the spot.
No, I really did. Like, I was
it was
thinking,
good.
but like, that actually was a moment.
Yeah.
So
And it's a good close to the year, too.
yeah, it is. Good year cap.
Mic drop.
Mine is a little deep, but I'm not trying to be deep.
Should I get a tissue?
No. So like there's more than two, but there's two couples I'm thinking of at my church, and both of their spouses passed away this year due to COVID. And it's just seeing them throughout the process, like while their significant other was in the hospital, still coming to church and still like having that worship posture, and even afterwards still coming faithfully, and not just like being there in the back, but actually like still having that posture of like praise. It's like mind blowing to me, because I would have been in somebody's bed in the fetal position. You know what I'm saying? But still seeing them like, yes, this happened, but God, you're still faithful. So I mean, that's mine. Because I be, I know I keep bringing up my car, but my car in the shop, and I'm like, I can't do this job, and I'm like, these people are going through like life, you know what I'm saying? And they're still, their posture is still on their knees, and it's like,
God bless them.
yeah.
Though.
So yeah,
Like,
Well, yeah. Just,
God bless
their
them.
posture's on their knees and yours is on your feet. So you gotta like walk because you got your car. Yeah.
Right.
oh,
so,
I get where you were going with it. It took us too long to get there. Though.
Okay.
Sorry.
We took the scenic route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's okay. You wonged it.
You
You wong it.
Wing did it.
Did you say yours already?
I said mine. Right?
Oh, okay.
I did, right?
yes.
Yeah. I did.
I'll take it. It's fine.
Inspiration.
Listen,
The audience
next
is like-
year, next year.
Well, honestly,
yeah.
I think this, for me, I think I'm realizing that I need to be more reflective of my life. 'Cause I
Yeah.
know there's more stuff in there,
Yeah.
like, but I don't really be thinking about it like that.
Yeah.
It's
You
like, man,
gotta
okay.
remember.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the Bible says.
We gotta remember.
You know, we gotta, always go back to the things that he's done for us. Always
Yes.
remember.
All right. We're gonna
Because see, the Bible.
So also 2 people that I want to say that inspired me this year. Well, 3 technically. Homley and his wife Brittany.
Mm.
I just everything that they're doing right now,
Go
I
get
just
us.
love it. Go
Yeah.
follow them on Instagram, Unleash Visuals. They are just amazing. They had some setbacks earlier this year, but to see them like push past that and to be in an even better place than they were
Yeah.
Yeah.
back then, and both of them leaving their jobs and doing what they're doing full time and
Bro.
like absolutely killing it. Like as hard as they work, like they motivate me to work harder. Like this boy don't sleep, which isn't a good thing.
Well, yeah, he
But
needs to do better with
He's
that.
Yeah.
focused,
Yeah.
and that motivates me. So shout out to you,
Yeah.
Homley and Brittany,
Dom.
and then also my
Brown-eyed
mom.
Brit.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to give him a shout
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. It's good. Also, my mom is another one that really is inspiring me
Come
right
on.
now. Because creatively, I feel like she's been in like a drought or discouraging place, but she's been pushing through and trying to like press in and reset and
Yeah.
like keep going, and that's not an easy thing.
No.
So shout out to you, my
Yeah,
mother.
shout
I
out
love
to
you, Betty
you.
Mosh.
We love you, Miss Sophia.
Betty
Yeah.
Mosh. I think that's all we got. I'm proud of us.
Yes.
I love you guys.
We love you too.
It's been a
We
great
love all of
year.
y'all.
This is episode 27.
26. I think.
26.
Yeah, 26.
Mhm.
26. So I'm proud of us. I'm looking forward to next year and all that it brings. We just don't know. I didn't know we was gonna be here when we
Yeah.
started the year, and it's been dope. So
Straight up.
yes. Also, we have a New Year's release merch drop coming out. All black on black.
Black on
Creatives Are
black on
Essential.
black.
It's actually this one right here.
Ooh, you see it? You see it? Little sneak
I
peek.
can't show you the whole thing because
Little sneak peek. You
I don't got
did?
she's like, I don't got no pants
She's
on. And we ain't trying to give that. We ain't trying to give that kind of show. So yes, happy holidays to you guys, man.
Yes.
Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a phenomenal time with your families and friends and all that good stuff. And we are gonna see you guys in the new year
Happy Kwanzaa
and Hanukkah.
and Hanukkah.
Yes, and all the things.
I don't think it
clear your
deserved
throat?
one. I don't think it deserved one. Sorry.
It's all good. Well, I am Christina.
It's your boy Mark Lee.
I'm Des.
And I'm Joe. Later, friends.
Catch you in the new year.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
His antlers just gently grabs it.
You look like Travis Scott.
You do. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh no.